what you need to show is that you have the ability to dream up an idea, be able to execute it, and then most importantly finish it, and it'd be cool and novel and fun. And I think there is no excuse for anybody now. Like, the tools are all there for people. So that's, I think, it's just get a show reel and just get on with it. My name is Siobhan Reddy, and I'm the studio director here at Media Molecule. I am in charge of us actually making sure we deliver the games that we set out to make. We started off first by making a game called LittleBigPlanet, which is, we sort of, Alex was actually describing it this morning as like the YouTube of games. It's basically a game where people are enabled to be able to make and share their own games, and we have like a thriving community of 8 million levels now that people have built over the last few years. We released LittleBigPlanet 2, and then we're now working on a new game called Tearaway for the PlayStation Vita. We are always on the lookout for really good people. Our jobs inbox does get pretty full. So there are a couple of things that you're looking for when you're looking through the jobs inbox. One is definitely a link to a showreel or a showreel. Like that, it's surprising how many people don't do that. Read the website of any company to find out what they're actually looking for. And it's kind of important to understand whether or not you're applying for a job that exists, or you're actually applying for something that doesn't quite exist, and so therefore you're kind of putting yourself out there for just in case. If you're applying direct when there isn't a position available, I think it's even more important to show your work. Demos are really good, so really, really rare for us to actually get something that's playable at that point. Like, we might get a video, but actually if we had something that we could play at that time, that would actually be even better. It's a role that requires creativity, and I think sometimes production is talked about as a job where it's just a pen-pushing job, and that's where we get bad producers, is when people think, well, I'm not good at art, I'm not good at programming, I'm not good at audio, maybe I'll give games production a go. Don't. We, as producers, marry together the skills that we have to try and help another group of people basically manifest the idea that they have. I don't want to talk about it in terms of like whether or not I use Microsoft Project or whether or not I use Visio. Like, it really doesn't matter. I like the idea of it being a little bit more ethereal than that, and it's very much about helping people achieve a certain feel, much more like a record producer trying to help a band find the sound of their album, and working very hard in whatever way that they can in order to achieve that. But I also really want to be judged on whether or not it's successful, and I really want to be judged on how much what we make matches up to what they wanted to make. I don't care if we sell well, well, I do, but I care more about whether or not Mark feels, or the creative directors feel, like we have actually achieved the thing that we set out to achieve. For a student, there are two really good resources. So anything to do with the Game Developer Conference, GDC, they have a fantastic free vault filled with incredible lectures from lots of industry luminaries and just people who are making games already. And that is such an incredible resource that would be the first place that I would point people. Gamasutra is a great resource as well. It's very development focused. It has a lot of postmortems that people can read.
Have you felt that your experience in the games industry has changed at all from being female, or is there anything that maybe female people should look out for in the industry?
We just need you. We need women, really, really need women. We have very few female CVs come through, like really just barely any. Even at conferences, very few women apply to speak. It is a problem. But what isn't a problem is actually the industry itself. You can get a job in this industry. You can have an amazing career in this industry. A lot of people that I know who are successful, men and women, haven't waited for permission to get on with something and have just got on with it. I feel like within the games industry, it's really important for us to find ways to encourage young women, but I also really want to see fiery young women join the industry and just change it from the ground up. I think about the film industry, like what do young filmmakers get advised? I'm sure they get advised to like get on and make movies and to sort of find roles within film sets. Just the same kind of applies. It's like there is no excuse. You can just get on and get noticed, and that really will come from making things. So get busy.